Stream is still live. Okay. What the? No, it's fine. You can leave. Alright. It completely changed my stream name and title. Hang on. Why did it change my stream name and title? It makes no sense. Alright. I'll have to fix that. So I have no idea why it changed my stream name and title. But come on, just open a link to my own stream so I can see if I'm live. Alright, yep. It changed my stream name and title for whatever dang reason. YouTube does YouTube stuff. So I'm going to change it back real quick. And my Wi-Fi is not live. I just connected the Ether port. So gotta change the thumbnail and everything. And save. Alright, just so we are aware. Oh, the Wi-Fi is back up. So I can finally look at chat again on my phone. Gotta repost a new link on the Discord. Hey. Cause, I got it. I can post it, the new link on Discord. Time to ping Poland. Alright, I have pinged Poland. I will not move my units until he unpauses timer. Oh, you can see how messed up this is. Like, these are not the positions. If I refresh the page right now, yeah, it's completely different. Let's see, he has power. I don't want this tank to reach. This tank has a target anyway. Which means I should strike from the forest over here. Then strike from this direction. I might as well join Cap. I want my triple tank turn. No, if I shoot at this, then he shoots at me back. I'd rather take a shot from this direction. Then triple tank turn. Tank. 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 End. Alright, now time to actually get up my chat so I can read. And YouTube is being YouTube again, not letting me open up my own stream on my phone. Alright, looks like I just can't read chat unless I read it from somewhere else. I can't even... how do I fix the chat on the stream? Because the chat is still on the old stream settings, and I can't change it because OBS still thinks I'm streaming using the previous stream. Ah well. No, no, my city. This is mine. Let's see. How can I fix it real quick? Do I copy? How do I add this to? Well, I'm just going to turn off the chat for this stream. I'll fix it next time. It should not be interrupting my amazing game with Poland. Poland is one of the people I consider to be a rival of mine. He builds a stink ball. Disgusting. Stink ball. And I think I just back off here and take I'll take the nice shots that are good. I'll kill off his infantry, then begin the process of capturing stuff. I think I'll go tank here, then maybe join these two tanks together. And artillery would definitely be great. I think I will go copter, and then what should I get next? I said I wanted an artillery. Yeah, I'll get an artillery, and then next turn I build Classy Boy. I can't even read chat from there. Okay, finally, I can finally open my own stream. I can and read the chat here. Yeah, you can change title mid-stream. I just go over here and click edit. Reading is good for the... My city, no. It's fine, I am wait, I have 7. Oh right, yeah, he took the city. I might have to base skip for a Classy Boy. I just realized my repairs. Ooh, oh wait, hang on. If I can... He has power. But if I just fight on the outside of these tanks, like I just go pew here, pew here, pew here, and like just fight over here, I can completely ignore the Neo tank. I might even go back up to fight for this just because he funneled money onto a stink ball. And then like after fighting here, I can move my artillery in and it covers this entire area, which is very nice. The only thing not covered would be this tile right here, but the silo would be covered by the arty. And I should win by unit count, right? Well, maybe it's not a win, but I would be winning. So let's do that. This is a nice hit. I'll take this hit as well. Like, why wouldn't I? I believe in my tank. My tank is better than his tank. Yes! I believe in my infantry. This is what it means to believe. I'll go for this city. Can't afford a classy boy without joining something. So I guess I will just join an infantry and base kit classy boy. Classy boy. Yeah, it's just base kipping. Just base kipping. Nothing wrong with a little bit of... I said I would win by unit count and I double base kip. It's fine, I have my super, I just need that decisive super turn and I can get this. I just need my decisive super, and we got this. I can get this city, and that would be very great for my funding curve. I mean, if Poland tries to go for this city, I guess I could just build an arty and then lock it. It's behind a mountain. Your money is on Poland, unfortunately. Yeah, Poland definitely has the advantage here. But I do have my super. And that's all. That's what matters to me. The stink ball moves forward. If I can find a way to snipe the anti-air with a tank, and maybe trap this with my copter, like copter sits over here, blocks the retreat, and then I just cover these two tiles, that would be nice. Because I trap it, then I move the artillery in, I move the medium tank in, and medium tank with the super is in position to strike the neo tank with the arty on the following turn. Wouldn't that be the dream? The problem is Poland probably will not use power this turn, which means he will have super for the next turn. And that means the base reinforcement, well, I guess the anti-air wouldn't actually reach the front. Yeah, no way I can reach the anti-air from here. Let's see, anti-air with the power does reach. In that case, well, I can still try to go for this city here. Like, this city can still be takeable. I just have to like already support it. And this infantry can go here, ready for this city, and be in range of base reinforcements. Oh, what I could do? I could try to use the black boat as a blocker. Like, I sit on this tile right here. And it makes it easy for me to, like, move down without letting Poland go, like, just front shift too easily in the middle. That might be what's necessary. But Poland's definitely shifting down, so I can also try to take this top property back. I do want my copter to do something this turn. I could just send it in anyway and say that I'm forcing a power. Well, I might even force a super if Poland really wants to take this. Because I think I go copter and then tank on the bottom. No. Copter has to strike from here. No, actually copter strike here, meaning the anti-air will strike from the silo. But it means that the anti-air... If I put copter on the silo, anti-air will strike from the city. Oh, these are tough decisions. I think I'll strike from the silo. Because I want the anti-air to cover for my... Ooh, got that kill. I'll just send a 1 HP tank over here. Take a shot at the black boat just because. Tank over here. Tank kills this off. Then I artillery lock the city. 3 HP will... Well, actually, I can just have this infantry cover the artillery. Might as well take the free hits. How much damage would the Neo tank do? Quite a lot, actually. Quite a lot. And I can't afford another medium tank this turn. Come to think of it, if I just put... Yeah, I'll put tank up here. Infantry on the mountain, I guess. And then infantry... I don't want the Neo tank. Okay, 1, 2. My medium tank can still get active with the movement from the super. I'll also move you on the mountain, then we end turn. Sidewinder activated. He uses super. Oh, that extra movement. The Sidewinder did matter. Oh wait, he actually gets to hit the arty. Ooh, that's actually a pretty big mistake here. I thought he was going to like clear this tank with the tank, then Neo Tank strikes the arty, but I guess this is also fine. Hello, Keaton, and goodbye for whenever you leave. Going for this city? I mean, I could interrupt it if I counter super. I do have enough to buy a bomber, so like if I... But he can just buy a fighter. Like, he actually has the money to just straight up buy a fighter. So no bomber. Then again, bomber would be nice. There's a lot of mountains. My anti-airs are pretty good. And I do counter the Neo Tank, which is very close to my base. Or I could get a Mega Tank, but then I have repairs to pay, so I can't afford the Mega Tank. Oh, he's not going for this city, then why did these infantry move out here? Ah well. I can actually move my medium tank up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could. I could have my medium tank start doing work up here, then just build a new one at the bottom. In a Neo Tank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually outranged a Neo Tank briefly before his next power gets online. So yeah, I think I will send the medium tank up here to really start pushing the top side. He builds copter. As expected of Poland's if I ever go for the top. Now let's see. Oh, we're definitely taking that hit. I don't want to use my super just yet. I want to get a second medium tank out first. In fact, actually, I think I will just front shift back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I will front shift back down. Build a second classy boy here. And I do want an anti-air. But first I think I should get an arty, because I feel like Poland's going to go for this city the moment I go down. So I first build an arty. Arty will be here to lock that city and my infantry will just like block up this tile. And might as well take a shot at these. This medium tank covers a lot with my super. My medium tank up here can probably swing down and do something. I can refuel this black boat with my power. Fluff is about 6k. Yeah, that does sound about right. Typical fluff game. Typical fluff game. Just down in income, that's normal. But I have my super, and that's all I need, right? My medium tank can start doing something down here, my medium tank can start doing something down there. This Neo tank is definitely retreating. It has nothing good to shoot at this turn, and if it stays, my classy boys come in. Yeah, it retreats. I think I'm going to go full send bottom side. Like, while he has 2 tanks up here, I'm just going to go full send down. And then my IRD, and then pull my infantry back to plug up this choke point here. Then build anti-air. I think I can be a little more brazen with my classy boys now. Well, first things first, let's get rid of this. He's not going to get power, so I can safely take this hit. I currently outrange. Let's get double anti-air. Poland's probably going to copter spam. I'm going to double up my anti-air. This tank is chipped, so I might as well heal it. Yeah, Poland can just back off, but then I can just hold my super until he walks forward again. And we're trading infantry, which is bad for me in the sense that I can't capture stuff, but it's also good for me in the sense that I'm not losing my vehicles. And as long as I don't lose my vehicles, my super will get stronger. I guess the one anti-air can be in this forest and it'll cover this top side, and the other anti-air can start moving downwards. Oh, my infantry doesn't die, so my unit count will go up. I am behind in unit count, but this will help make up for it. Just a little bit. Then again, I just realized I have to use my super in 8 turns. Otherwise, well, 7 turns, otherwise this just sinks. No, 8 turns. If it's at 1, if it drops to 0 on my turn, I can still, like, it still acts as the blocker right before it sinks. It's fine. And if I don't start making a play by then, I just won't have time to capture. Oh, what the? If I don't start making a play by then, I just won't have time to capture stuff before the day limit. Right, no infantry in position to interrupt this. I think I definitely take these shots. The base kit Neo tank. Might as well join. I want to start capping stuff soon. Tank over here, anti-air over here, infantry on the mountain. I guess I go tank, maybe an artillery. The first artillery didn't. No, I should save. Get more classy boys. I need more classy boys. This is normal. I fought Poland I fought Poland being 13k down in income before. This 6k is nothing. This 6k is nothing. This is normal. This is normal. Just vehicle strong, but just early game weak because infantry weak. Oh, he joined cap. Is he getting another? Don't tell me he's getting a ship. He better not be getting a battleship. I better not see a battleship. Speaking of battleships, if I get a battleship... Then he just built bomber. Okay, never mind. Alright, anti-air was sent forward. I guess I could join here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's not getting a super next turn. Oh, but he gets normal power. The Neo tank could strike my medium tank if I place it here or here. You know, I'm placing it there anyway. I want the city. And I highly doubt Poland has the material to go fight this. I just have to not let him get normal power, so I'm going to back off for the most part. I need an anti-air. I want a classy boy, but I also need an anti-air down here. I don't really need much more units up here. I don't think so. Maybe a single mech. Just so that one tank isn't enough to stop my push up here. So Poland could attempt to interrupt this, but I don't see a way for him. Oh wait, the building's at 6 HP. So yeah, of course he sends the anti-air. But now it's a little closer to my thing. I think I might have to get a stink ball. I wanted more medium tanks, but +2 movement on a medium tank does not reach the silo. I kinda need it to reach the silo. I have been avoiding it this whole game, but I think I need it. I have to. I have to. Or I get a bomber since he just sent his only anti-air in. I could just get a bomber. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You know, Adder would have been much stronger pick for me. The bomber actually does reach this tile with the super. But I don't like Adder. So, no. I also will just abandon this. There's way too many stuff crowded around it. But I will try to get rid of this anti-air. Oh, come on. You know what? I believe in my infantry. It was a good attempt. Average roll of the infantry could have killed it, maybe. Actually, yeah, it definitely could have if it was average roll. I'll just get a stink ball. Covering every important thing for almost. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Well, Poland's probably going to use power next turn, so I shouldn't. So I shouldn't send my anti-air in that way. Infantry, infantry. End turn. We're just going to keep stalling how we can. close, close. Oh, he moves up. Alright, just one infantry down, that's fine. I can also... Oh, 4 Neo-Tanks. I really want a bomber right now. But no movement from for the bomber is pain. I can definitely kill that with the infantry. Maybe even the 5 HP can kill it because it should be very, very chipped at this point. Yeah, I'm going to send the 5 HP, or maybe the 1 HP up here, since I have 2 bases up here. I want a bomber, but another medium tank here sounds nice. Very nice. If you were fluff, you resign? No, you don't surrender. As long as I have one metric that I'm up ahead in, I can still fight. The metric being my super is still a thing. It's possible. I mean, if you have a better unit army composition, that's also a metric, but it's a little more subjective. I can definitely kill one of the copters. I actually think it might be best to just completely pull back at the top side here, because if I don't pull back, he just front shifts up and attack. But if I start shifting downwards, I think next turn is the decisive turn. Next turn is the decisive turn. Infantry. Infantry. Another classy boy. Infantry. If he goes in, the next turn is a decisive turn. If he doesn't go in, or actually pulls back completely, then the decisive turn will be a little later. I really don't think he will go in because he doesn't have a lot of targets, even with normal power. He will maybe just kill some infantry and then start this capture. I think that's his play right now. Poland caught this, but I've beaten Poland before. Alright, okay, next turn could very well be the decisive turn. And I still have... I mean, as long as the copter doesn't sit somewhere annoying, like over here, like by the mountain, that would be... Because I need the... Looks like Poland's going in. Next turn is the decisive turn. Only time can tell how well it will go. Copter's going to sit on this forest or something, just to be very going to be by the mountain just because it's going to sit over here because it's You know, actually that medium tank's already dead. I don't... The copter... Alright, next turn is a decisive turn. I need to hit every single... I need all my 3 big units to hit 3 big of his units. And I think I probably still lose. But I'm going to try. Because... Can I move the map up a bit? Yeah. And if you don't try, you won't learn. So you might as well try. In fact, I think I might just anti-air this infantry. I can one-hit KO this. I can one-hit KO that. Alright, here we go, the decisive turn. Let's first one-hit KO this infantry. Medium tank gets a Can I? No, I can't. Then I'll take this shot over here. Classy boy does classy boy things. Wait, we're not even going to shoot. I'm actually going to begin pushing up here because I need to start capping something soon. And then build my own copter, yes. He doesn't have anti-air and his copter is going to be zoned out by my copter. So I just built air, yeah. Spam air. Well, yeah, I know I'm going to die. But I'm going to try anyway, because maybe little tank does... Maybe I will have the little tank that could. This is so over. This is definitely over. Outer side slip. Huh. The little tank that could? My Neo doesn't die! Hooray! It lives. And it will die when it gets attacked from the top side. I don't know what that saying means, Empty. I lose one infantry. If he shoots, he doesn't shoot the arty. That's actually a better decision. I will fight this up here just because. And then I just spam air at the bottom, right? I can probably get away with just spamming air. It's the only choice I have, really. No! Yes! Oops. Neo tank lives. The little Neo that could. Except it's not little, it's big and fat and stinky, but the little Neo that could. The little tank that could. Yes. The little tank that could. You see, if I didn't make the play, we wouldn't have these moments. We wouldn't have these majestic moments. I still have the other anti-air. Other anti-air can clear this. Alright, so first things first, other anti-air clear that. This tank isn't doing anything. Infantry, go, I believe in you. In fact, I'm going to prove medium tank superior. No, actually, no. How much did my... This was 2 HP that I... You know what? Medium tank superiority. This should be a guaranteed kill. Yeah. Let's see. I probably could have sacked a Neo tank and then tried to go for this strike. Yeah, I should have sacked a Neo tank and then maybe... Too late. And then on the top side we have completely irrelevant fights. Oh, I misclicked mech. And no, we're actually not fighting this. I'm just gonna resign here. This is over. This is definitely over. You don't think that was the super turn? Yeah, it wasn't the super turn. But we did have the moments where our little tank, our classy boy, and our Neo tank all survived with 1 HP that turn. We wouldn't have seen that if we didn't try to fight for it. Alright, let's see what went wrong. Well, obviously the Jess pick went wrong, but what else? So I should definitely be winning at this point. No, not in income, but in unit value, because I effectively neutered his tank. He gets a strike here, but I don't die, and then I kill I kill a total of 3 tanks and only had 3 injured tanks here. Then he doesn't kill any tank back, just first strikes 2 of them. But the important thing was he interrupted this capture. Huh. I needed to not let him interrupt. I should not have joint capped. I think that was a mistake. I should have used the infantry as a blocker because the top side is secure. There's no way he can break through. Actually, he can. Tank. No, he can't break through. He kills this tank and this tank at most. And then there's no way to really interrupt this since it's at 1. So join capping there was definitely the... Because if I got the city, that's a lot of income I could have gotten, and a lot of income I would have denied him. So join capping there was definitely the mistake. I was definitely ahead on the unit, on the tank fight. It's just he got the property. Poland is more than willing to sacrifice units to get an income advantage, and I should have prevented that by not join capping. The only reason why I joined capped is because I wanted my triple tank turn, but in hindsight I didn't need this third tank. It's a little too far away from the fight anyway. So, note to self, don't get blindsided by the triple tank turn. Just secure the city and be happy. Ah. And then the Neo tank came in and do a lot of damage. This was also another big mistake where I knew he had the super, I just did not consider the fact that he would just straight up wall break this. I could have walled this artillery better. Like, instead of the infantry walking one tile forward, I could have sent it here, and then the 3 HP tank would be over here, and then the artillery would have been completely safe. But that's for this game. And no, I didn't need the recon up there. I don't. I was going to lose that city anyway, let's be honest here. If I fought for the city, his copters would have pushed me out. It's more important that I take his city down here, and I might have had a better chance if my arty didn't fall. No, because, like, there's no way I can defend this. From the beginning of the game, I already decided that Adder is going to build copters, and he's going to take this if I fight for it. So I just choose not to fight for it and choose to fight on the other side instead. It's just I needed to not just lose my artillery here. Well, I mean, even if I didn't lose my arty, it was going to die because I built the classy boy up there instead. Yeah, I force a tank up. I don't know about that. Maybe, that might be it. But we'll go to the next game now. And Max, if you want the Battle Royale, here you go. Make sure Cannon doesn't win this one, alright? Cannon should not win this Battle Royale. Are we clear about that? We're all going to gang up on him. Also, this is not rigged. Oh, this map. Is this a Javier and Von Bolt only map? Because last time I tried to go Hawk here, it was a long time ago. But I was like, can I go Hawk? No. Can I go anyway? And I picked Hawk anyway. I think this might be a forced Von Bolt map. Javier might be a little risky with the comm towers being... I think I'm forced to pick Von Bolt here. Because if I don't pick Von Bolt, then he just bullies me off this line because he can 2-hit KO my stuff. And I can't 2-hit KO him back, so he just wins the center completely. If he goes Von Bolt and I don't... Oh no, well that's a pick I wasn't expecting. I suppose if Nell gets lucky, Nell could potentially kick me off the middle. But I can definitely kick Nell off the middle. Let's go for the middle right away. Infantry, infantry. Let's see, I think this city is what I should capture first, and then this city. Or actually, the bottom city might be the better play because this city has a silo next to it, whereas the other city only has roads, so if Nell attacked me, Nell has to attack on roads. Alright, I can get my first tank next turn, and then Nell gets 2 tanks. So, yeah, if I go for this, Nell has to attack from the road. Capture. Up or down? Yeah, these are rough. This is a tough decision. I think I'll head down. Infantry capture. Then I built first tank over here. I'm having this one infantry be responsible for all 3 of these captures, so I don't need to send another infantry down here. Then tank heads towards the middle, and the pushing game begins. So I just push. Is Fluffy fluffy? Fluffy is fluffy. Also, I have no idea who this speed person is because I never played them before. I know people strictly based on whether or not I played them before. Well, almost strictly based on whether or not I played them before. I see, I see. I also never played... So does Fluffy know Floppa? Yes, I beaten Floppa in 1 game. And also the 3v3, that counts. Floppa, if you're listening, that 3v3 counts as a win against you. It does. And you can't tell me otherwise. Do I double base skip tank here? Nah. I need more infantry. Because I need to kill Nell's infantry with my infantry. Yeah, more vehicles is always funny, and it's probably something I would consider more if this was Jess into Adder. I don't know why I would pick Jess in a map like this. There would be way too much infantry fights in the middle. I mean, Nell gets the second tank first, but I could go for a 2-hit, a double tap, and then sit on the city. Ooh, no other tank builds here. Do I want to go for the 2-tap? Nell can first strike my tank. Oh no, he just backed off the infantry. Alright, that's the right play. Let's go for the comm tower. Capture. We're going to have tanks sit on the middle. Capture. I do want a second tank. Maybe second tank bottom side. And then I can go infantry on the road here. And fluff. And what about me being player 1 makes it over? I don't think I ever got player 2 on this map. Alright, first strike. It's still within 2 turns of my base reinforcement, so I think it's fine. I guess the main issue is that this tank, this base will have a harder time reinforcing. But if that's the case, I'll just push up here instead. I should get comm tower next turn. Well, not next turn, but like in 2 turns. So that this tank fight should be in my favor, I believe. In fact, I can get this cap.
Ay, tali ako.
Alright, I muted my mic for a moment, but I have returned. I probably could have even tried to sneak for Nell's tower, but I think I'm happy with 1. My next plan is to strike from the silo, since it's definitely higher terrain. Because Nell attacked from these 2 tiles for the 2-hit KO, I get to strike from the silo now. Unless Nell goes here. Yeah, Nell goes there. Dang it. Alright, we're counter-attacking at the top side. With the comm tower. I was thinking if Nell puts 2 infantry, I still have 4 infantry. But then Nell kind of just attacked over here. First things first, let's get our comm tower. If I fight over here instead, that is within that tank reinforcement. I might as well counterattack on this side now. More. No, my repair! I repaired an infantry and that caused me not to be able to afford the double tank. Ah well. I'll just build a mech. I mean, it's near the center, I might as well just get the mech. Yeah, repairs are great until the first one ruins tank sequence. That is true. But if we are going to fight towards the middle, I might as well just get mechs here. I could delay comm tower if Sasha doesn't do anything to this infantry. I say, as something happens to the infantry right away. Well, I'll just do my counterattack on the top side. I don't really need to fight down here. I really don't. I think I just front shift to the top side. And then maybe build a class or build one copter on the bottom side with a classy boy eventually, and then shift all my light tanks upwards. Actually, come to think of it, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I should restart the music. Ba-ba-ba, loop. I think I'm going to go for double cap here, and then canceling this one. Or I could shift downward. I mean, I might as well get infantry while I'm at it. Actually, no, I'll go for it. My infantry doesn't die, and I weaken his. His infantry would have killed my infantry anyway. Then I want a copter tank infantry. Copter tank, but the tank's a bit slow. And if I build copter right now... I do want copter eventually. It's just my turn reinforcements. Tank... You know, I'm going for it. Copter... Infantry. I'd base skip. But like... Of course I don't listen. Why would I? I do my own thing. Fluffy is fluffy. And not anything else. I think I can snag the top city up here. I think I can definitely snag the top city. Nell would probably sack this infantry into my infantry to prevent me from capping anything down here. So you go capture, you can go pew over here. Or maybe this 8 HP goes pew pew. And then this kills the 7 and the 3 HP walls up here. And then the 4 HP just kills the 1 HP and then I get the city up there. You know, funny thing is, even if the infantry sits on the city, I can just strike from the forest in the plain, in the roads. He built copter of his own, okay. This is why I don't like not being von Bolt here, even though I only played this map once. You really can't sit on these. Let's see, 1 tank, 2 tank. Nell would probably get power if I go in for it. But it might be worth it. There are... If this tank goes up here, maybe in this forest, that might be a problem for me. Okay, it doesn't. So all of these tanks, their chips should have healed up. I think I go for these. Because I just have to stay out of range of this tank. Capture. I can strike you from here. In fact, actually, there's nothing that can interrupt this now. I just sit on the mountain. So Nell gets power, so I'm going to throw some infantry at her, like at her infantry. And then just sit back for the most part. Nell gets Calm Tower. Yeah, anti-air, tank, infantry. I probably should have switched to tank and anti-air. Oh, oops. Alright, now to brace for the Nell power. Alright, here's the Nell power. Alright. I can live that. That's an acceptable amount of damage on me. Sack the 4 HP. Ooh, the 4 HP actually did quite a bit. Alright, Copter cannot reach for another turn, and my anti-air will arrive. So that's good. I expected that infantry to die. My copter will reach the bottom side soon, so I don't think Nell can do any pushes there. I'll keep my infantry here just to save the city. I take this. Let's see what to do here. Well, I will send you back. This copter doesn't reach, so I'll take shots that are good for me to take. I can move my mech up here. Get rid of this. Yep, got it. Then cap, cap. Anti-air covers everything at the top side. Now what? Let's see. Second copter built, I could get a second anti-air. In fact, I think I will. I'll go tank anti-air infantry. Hang on. Ooh, my tank can actually reach it. So if I put my infantry here, then if a tank tries to interrupt it, it will have to interrupt from the road. Well, this is why this map is a Von Bolt map. You're kind of forced to take Von Bolt. Alright. Oh, I forgot to say GG to Poland. Yeah, I said it enough times in previous games. I'm sure he'll be fine with it. You see... Let's see... Fluffy is a Floppa taxpayer? No! I refuse. I refuse to pay the Floppa tax. I denied being taxed in our last game, and I'll deny it again. Is this Poland again? It could be. 3 bases. What's the income? 21k split. The middle base theoretically could be already locked, but I doubt it would happen. Wait. Yeah, I doubt it will happen. Alright. Alright, you know, I'm actually considering Eagle. 21k is a lot of money. There are a lot of mountains, so air is pretty strong. I highly doubt someone would pick Max on with this much money. And Eagle is just straight up more fun. He's my second most picked CO. Second most picked. That's why I gave him the glasses. Yeah, I think I'm going Eagle. I'm player 2. 21k is a lot of money. As long as it's not into Olaf, alright? There's only one thing I need to be afraid of. The max super before the Eagle Lightning Strike. If Poland uses normal power and doesn't super at me to first strike all my units, I think I'm good. Neutral base first. Are there any capture chains that are juicy? I see one capture chain up here. I see another one over here. I think I'll go for the capture chain first with this base. I mean, I have two bases on this side. The double forests make it difficult for the base to move here, so this is obviously my weak side. So on my weak side, I think I'm just going to like go ahead, capture these properties quickly, and then try to hold it. I just realized the comm tower is comm tower is rather contested. Alright, but that's okay. I just need to build a rocket and plop it on the city and I'm good. I'll just build a rocket and plop it on the city. And nobody is going to judge the rocket. You don't be mean to the rocket. Rocket is nice. Rocket is a nice person. I think I'll actually go back with you. And then have this infantry walk up the side. What do you mean, why are there so many Sonya games? Sonya is fun. You get to be evil. Who doesn't like being evil? Alright, infantry. You go up, you go for the airport in the city down there, you go up. Who doesn't like being evil? Infantry, infantry, infantry. After this capture chain, I'll go straight for the comm tower. Pipe runner? No, we're not doing pipe runner. If I know anything about Max, is that Max Air is going to blow it up. Just gonna run in with air. But no, I want to keep the comm tower, and there's just a little bit of a mountain over here. Maybe if I just block off the, like, create a line with over here and have a rocket in the back, I can cover both of these properties. Because these mountains could be helpful for home defense. Alright, I'm definitely getting this property. Capture. Let's build my first tank in the middle as well. Capture. Capture. In fact, I'm going to send an extra infantry over here in case a little Polly has a plan down here. The tank can very easily move down. You know, I think his opening might have been better. He went for this city first instead of this city. No, actually no, it makes no difference. He sent this infantry to capture the comm tower. I should have done that, and then sent the next infantry to capture the city. Oops. Too late. Too late. I did not foresee this sudden development. But my tank goes up. Too late. I built tank here, and I can tank chain down here. Infantry, infantry. I could alternatively go for copter triple infantry. There are a lot of mountains. Copters do be nice. And it is possible, if we both have a copter swarm, and Max uses a super at me, it is possible Max gets the 10% chance to hit the 99 to 107. That 10% chance to fail a roll. And then once Max fails that 10% roll, I just say, haha, the rest of my copters are safe from your copter attack. Now my lightning strike will be ready to defeat you. Yeah, that's totally going to happen. And we're planning for that 10% chance of victory. We're playing for that 10%. Yeah, I definitely should have gone for the comm tower. I could have secured it. Too late. Tank sit on city, build other tank, we tank chaining. Cap. 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 Does Poland's tank win if I'm on a silo? It will be 8-5. I think Poland tank does win if I sit on silo. So I'm going to do it anyway. And then just base skip for a tank, easy. Because if... yeah, I base skip for tank. I mean, if we think about it, Eagle is similar to Jess in the regards that you really don't care if you lose infantry too much. As long as you have enough infantry to wall your units and enough infantry to capture before the day limit, then more vehicles is fine, right? Right? Maybe? I base skip way too often, but at the same time it's just really fun to do so. Because who doesn't like base skipping? Actually, I can name a lot of people who don't like to base skip, but it's base skipping. How could I refuse? I should have seen that Forest play actually. Do I just give up both comm towers? So I don't fight? No. I get my rocket and then I fight for comm tower. Yes. That's the play, yes. Or maybe I go for his comm tower. I have 2 tanks to 1 up here. Yeah, sure he has a base, but that's 1 base. I think I just give up this comm tower and go for the left side play and take his comm tower. Because I currently don't see a world where I take my comm tower, unless Poland for some reason messes up horribly. So then, like, while these tanks are over here and he built another tank, I'm just going to front shift and all my tanks will be at the top. No, don't repair. We're not going to have the situation where, oh no, We're not going to have 3 games in a row where I repair a unit and it causes me to not be able to afford a vehicle. We are not having 3 of those in a row. Nuh-uh, we're not. We're just not. No, no repair. Tank, we're just going to go heavy on the tanks on this side. Yeah, this Poland tank could stick around and shoot at infantry, but it's not going to capture anything. And then I just press towards the center. Yeesh, the max firepower. Huh. I think I go copter tank next turn. Or maybe copter artillery and just plop the Argy behind the mountains. I could take a shot at this infantry, but I think my tank might just get trapped there, so I'm not going to. So like I could go tank here to try to stop the trap, but then he just first strikes me, and I don't want that. So we're just going to keep running left. And we're going to have a huge tank advantage. Can I just... I don't really want tank on a mountain, that doesn't seem good. Might as well. Oh, it's not clearing. We're not clearing that infantry on the mountain. Not unless I strike from this way. The mountain is mine. If I go here, then he just shoots me, so I don't. Maybe I can tie down the one tank on this front. Like, just to keep the tank here. And not up there. Copter, tank, infantry, infantry. Yeah, you look away for 5 minutes and I'm fighting Poland again. You know, I used to be able to beat Poland more than he has beaten me. But that was a long time ago. And the reason what changed was that Poland stopped getting timed out. He used to time out quite often. He stopped having time troubles, and that's when I started having winning troubles. Ooh, ooh, that did so much damage. Ooh. Yeah, I should have just taken this shot here. Yeah, I should have just put the tank back and taken the safer shot. But I wanted the mountain. But ooh, that took so much. That did so much damage. Maybe I heal both of them to 5 and then join them. Because I will have plenty of tanks next turn. I should build anti-air. Yeah, I build mech here just to defend the mountains. And then and then Poland can never take this. Just mech hardy. And then I focus everything up here. And if at any point Poland leaves this 2 undefended, my arty can start poking the comm tower. No, I don't like this. Honestly, I think the game's already lost. Yeah. I mean, if I did the safe option and struck the tank from this direction instead of shooting at the infantry mountain, I kinda underestimated one comm tower max moment. I was like, oh, I'll have tank reinforcements, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, and no, it wasn't fine. I can still go for this. He's going to get power. But I might take his comm tower. I don't think this tank can continue. I think I have to sit it on the HQ. I really don't think this tank can continue. It has to go back. Or maybe I just like block it off with infantry. I don't want him getting comm tower, so I'm actually going to sack the infantry. Keep the tank in this area just a little longer. Build 1 mech, build anti-air, then build tank. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that my tank could have made it. My copter covered it. Aww, too late. Too late. If I had my tank over here, maybe it would be fine if he shot at it because I have a copter and max power would not cover. But too late, didn't see it. Oh wait, I just realized his infantry can shoot at my health. No, my comm tower. Is it that much to ask for a comm tower? Is it that much to ask for just 1 comm tower? No. I am not seeing infantry on the mountain. I'll still get it in 3 turns, maybe. And even if I don't, his tanks will be shooting at infantry from the road, and then I counter from the silo. Max force, okay. This tank can go here. That did quite a bit of damage. but at the same time, my copter gets to hit something. Alright, I'm just going to join my forces together. Well, not join, but just consolidate it over here and take on the fight. I have 2 bases here. This tank forced to shoot at infantry at this point. Let's just try to take this comm tower. Actually, no, 7 HP and 1 HP, can it kill this? He does have max tower and I don't have a comm tower. I'll take my chances. If I copter strike from here, and he won't have power next turn, it blocks off these 2 tanks from reinforcing the next turn. Can a 7 HP and a 1 HP? I think it can. And then I'm going to try this. To try it. Let's see. I have turn reinforcements, I can put my tank there. My anti-air is not threatened, so I can move it here. And Max won't get power next turn, because he just used it. So I just put another tank here. No matter what I do, he's getting comm tower in 3 turns. End turn. And now he will not have a super for later. So I should just, like, once I secure comm tower, if that's possible, after I get comm tower, if that's the case, I just sit there and try to stall. And if I deem I can't get the comm tower, I just run away and stall. We might need to go for a 0 tower lightning strike. So this copter doesn't reach. This copter blocks off the tank reinforcements. For now. And his infantry is beating up my infantry. But we're both infantry. These should be normal infantry. Oh wait, his power bonus. Yeah, that's right. That's right, he had a turn with his power bonus, and that's why his infantry is winning. Max could get copter double tank every turn. If he takes this infantry, this city, he doesn't even need to base skip for it. Is he eyeing my port right now? I think he's eyeing my port. Oh no, I just remembered something. What if he takes port, then dives a sub, and then says, it's my port now, you can never take it because I dived the submarine. If I take his port, I'm doing that. I'm diving a sub. I've been wanting to do that for so many games, where I steal a port and dive a sub. I know it's wasteful, but it's fun. Like, you can't tell me it's not fun to not to dive a... I want to dive a sub. I want to dive a sub in their port. Yeah, he would never get it back, exactly. I mean, he's not Kindle, so it's probably a good deal. I mean, it's much better in Fog if the ports are contested, because then you get free vision for the rest of the game. But this is standard. But still, it would be funny, wouldn't it? Honestly, I think I just back off and wait for a... Fluffy will wait patiently, but only for 20 turns. After that, he will begin his assault. I think I just back off here. Too many stuff to deal with. And even this attack here is not winning. If I had 2 units, maybe. I just back off. I don't see it. I don't see taking the comm tower as an option. Maybe I reduce this to 6. I said maybe I reduce this to 6. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. So I move copter here. Let's not waste too much fuel. Why do my units keep wanting to loop? No, I'm not even going to sit on that city. We're just going to wait for the lightning strike. That's our play. Already. Anti-air infantry. End turn. Yeah, it's still useful for blocking, but I don't want to be pressured into fighting for this city. At least not right now. Because I don't want to lower my vehicle count, and I think his infantry is winning the fight in this front anyway. Like, whoever wins the infantry also wins the vehicles. The only thing I have to be careful of is what's the cap limit? 29. So suppose I lose this, I lose this, I lose this. He still doesn't, and then he gets this. He still doesn't get the 29. Alright, that's the important part. I just need to make sure I don't lose by capture limit. I'm going to interrupt this, and then maybe plop an arty here. I don't think his infantry is in the movement to 2-hit an infantry in the way, and then I just put mech and tank, and then I can save my port. And then the rocket comes, and then we build rocket and we start pushing back. Yes. Yeah, I did add this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 27k. At that point, he might as well just go for the HQ. Because every other city is close enough to my base where I get a severe turn advantage. Well, reinforcement advantage. I think I will send this anti-air to the right, because I have a feeling this copter might go down. I just realized these pipes are perfectly positioned to be as annoying for normal copter movement as possible. Forces you to choose one front, and if you want to switch, well, you just wasted a turn. We're going to go lots of a heavy anti-air build, because anti-air can clear infantry and air. And then maybe I get a bomber to deal with his tanks. Eagle bombers are pretty good. Alright, we're going to continue backing off for the most part. I don't think even 2 comm towers is enough to get this arty. I don't think so. Like, there's no way these 2 infantry kill this, right? I could check the calcs, but I don't feel like it. Just have a tank support. Build another mech. More copter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't let my anti-air get hit under any circumstance. So it should be safe here. End turn. And we just try to build vehicles, as many as we can. I'm thinking of anti-air tank next turn. Anyway, now that it's his turn, maybe I can actually check the calcs on this. If he's lucky, it reduces to 4. So it's possible if he gets really lucky with, but no, he captures comm tower. So there's no way this artillery gets hit this turn. The sad thing is... Right. Well, the infantry is certainly in position to strike this infantry, but maybe double mech might be enough of a deterrent. And then I bring the copter over and the anti-air over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does cover the mountain. Already goes pew. Alternatively, I could actually just back off entirely. and let the port fall. But no, that's a little too much. A little too much backing off. Well, only one tank can strike from there. There's 3 copters and more copters on the way, so anti-air seems like the right pick here. Maybe I get more copters as well. Because my anti-air can probably wipe out all of their copters on the lightning strike turn, and then I just need copters to shoot their tanks, because their tanks are still scary. Even with lightning strike, I need copters to soften their tanks first. I got it. I build a submarine here and dive it. Poland's never getting this port. Ever. Yeah, that's the plan. It's a great plan. Well, yeah, I need my 15-minute lightning strike turn. That's how it works. He uses his power, so he doesn't have a super. By the time he gets his second power, I probably will get my super before that. And I just need a few more turns to hit that critical mass of about 150k unit value. But maybe a little more, since I do have a few of them sunk in mechs. Oh, what do you know? Fluffy is 6k down in income, just like the last game. It's like a rather normal occurrence where I'm down just that much. Wait, can Max just one-hit KO this? It's possible. With power, it's guaranteed. It's a very low chance, but it's possible. It's possible. Oh, well, I'm Eagle, so I get a pass. Third anti-air, why not? Eagle gets a stall pass. Fluffy is patient and will wait 20 turns. After that, he will begin his assault. Okay, but in all seriousness, I probably am waiting for like 170,000 unit value and then I start going in. Mostly because I have a few mechs and artillery here, which will not be as strong in a lightning strike as compared to tanks and copters. I think I go copter anti-air again. Medium tank. Alright, we're stalling until we get, well, copter anti-air next turn, and then we try to get one bomber out. I think we need that bomber. Like, yeah, sure, Poland is getting a lot of unit counts from the copter spam, but I am Eagle. I could potentially get a bunch of unit count back with the anti-air during lightning strike. I'll keep my tank behind the mountain. Alright, copter. I don't like the fact that some of my tanks are on the front line. Copter, anti-air, infantry. Infantry. Then we try to float a little bit of money to get a bomber before the classy boy arrives. I'm just going to let this go. I need my bomber before I can fight into the medium tank. Then again, I do have a lot of infantry. Like, at least I have more infantry than him on this front. Maybe I could deny this, because at this point I am base skipping a little from time to time, and if I'm going to base skip, I might as well get the extra money to get the infantry. Yeah, so I'm going to interrupt this, then like shuffle the infantry upwards. Get more copters. Let's see. Alright, with 2 comm towers it's guaranteed, so we can't do the 10% roll of not dying. But he doesn't have super anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. I think I have to pull my tank back. Or maybe I get a second arty here, and then I just have 2 arties over here. But it is still scary because he has a possibility of getting a one-hit KO on an infantry in the plains, which is never a nice thing to experience. Alternatively, I could have like a tank over here. I mean, I know he can just wall break and hit the arty, and the only reason why he's not doing that is because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll leave that for now. I mean, these infantry get one shot on the low terrain anyway, so there's no point in keeping them here as a wall. At least... Alright, we're going to try to build a... I have 3 anti-airs here. That should be enough still. We're going to try to sneak another arty. And just buy infantry. We're going to get a bomb... Oh, he... more anti-air. I think a bomber is still necessary. So we're going to float the money for a bomber. Yeah, it's certainly going to be difficult, especially with no comm tower. If I have one comm tower, anti-air could probably do something on road. I mean on planes. But that's not the case here. Yeah, infantry going for a beast. I'll put the arty behind the mountain. Thing is, if I lose a port, Max might just straight up buy a battleship. It won't have nice range, but it is a battleship in my backyard. Then again, I guess I could just bomber it, since I do plan on getting the bomber for the classy boy anyway. Alright, new plane. I think I will abandon this port. I think defending here is more important because I start running the risk of an HQ cap. Like if I don't start shifting over. Alright, it's almost day 20 when I should start beginning my assault. The copters are still outside of range of my copters, but it also means I'm outside of range of theirs. I thought Poland would try to like push his copters up behind the infantry. But I guess that's not the case just yet. Because I'll be honest, I don't like my copters being this close. I want to back off. But if he's not pushing me, I don't have to back off just yet. This is a bluff. If he pushes me, I just have to back off. Alright, bomber next turn. He has 2 medium tanks. I'm actually going to build the bomber at the end. And we are abandoning the port. The tank moved away, so there's no tank that can shoot my tank from there. And I'm going to be extra annoying and just have a unit like right there. And then bomber, infantry, 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 and 1 tank over. Yeah, 1 tank over. Just... I mean, I could shuffle the anti-air and tank across. Fighter built, but I have 5 anti-airs. Maybe I build a second bomber. I mean, his fighter can only shoot 1 target at a time, but my anti-air can definitely shoot a lot more. Just a very annoying 3 HP infantry just to delay this by 1 turn. I think it delays by 1 turn. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I think my bomber goes straight onto the mountain. What are the odds that he gets a power? Yeah, I don't think he's getting power. Oh, I meant to move an infantry there. Oops. Well, that was a misclick. Well, as long as he doesn't get power, it will be fine. Oops. Nobody's going to talk about that. I mean, there's quite literally no tanks in the middle. Well, I mean, but if I go here, then he might just sack for a power, so I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm actually just not going to... let's get more copter, anti-air, infantry. I can definitely sack this. But like that misclick here. Ugh. He joined cap, so now this port is 100% his. Well, I mean, I would say Poland has the advantage because he does have one thing against me that is pretty strong, and that is the day limit. I think next turn I might... Oh, he's retreating. No! I was going to go in with a lightning strike. Like, I had the copter here positioned to strike from the mountain, and then I could start, like, poking the walls. Why are you running? Why are you running? I don't like you when you're running. I want you. I need some charge for a lightning strike. I might consider throwing a copter forward to make it easier to build charge. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, this is not a misclick. It was intentional because I wasn't punished. Misclicks are only misclicks if you get punished for it, right? It looks like he's front shifting to the top here because that is where I seem to be focusing. Well, I'm going to try to like create a new line with this mountain terrain and like maybe push for the comm tower in the city. That should be my first objective. And then I have my bomber behind the mountain, so even with power, the fighter doesn't do anything. And when I can start pressuring this, yeah. Like I said earlier, Fluffy is patient and will wait 20 turns. After that, he will begin his assault. Oh, a second fighter. I need to get more anti-air. One copter is in range, but you know, it's also neither the fighter nor the anti-air is in range of this bomber. So we're going to use this as the next line. Infantry on the mountain. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. This is the part where I just build more anti-air, I guess. More copter. No, I should have just built more anti-air. Alright, one anti-air returns back. And I think I just back off my copters here. Alright, none of these can actually hit my anti-air, aside from this copter, but I highly doubt Poland will go for it. Like, because these units are mostly leaving, I'm going to try to push back from my port. So like, I'm going to lock the port next turn. If there's a battleship, I guess I can just artillery copter it. And that might give me a decent amount of charge. 10 turns to get properties. Honestly, I should just get my own fighter. My own fighter might be the play with this much copters in the field. I'm going to try to start capping. I have plenty of infantry, way more infantry than Poland in this area. Which means I will eventually win the infantry fights, and he will start sending vehicles. And when he starts sending vehicles to prevent comm tower, that's the lightning strike turn. Let's see, I am down how many properties? I'm down 10 properties exactly, if we include comm towers. So I do need to capture 5 for a draw, and 6 for a win. I can probably take this, and then maybe these two, and then I just have to go for a mega push for on all fronts. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6 copters, 2 fighters. I might send my copters right. And like the fighters kind of have to stay for my bomber, so if I send my copters right, and then just my anti-airs left, I probably could win the copter fight over here. I still have 1 anti-air here. No, he built a second anti-air, he knows. Alright, so we're going for it. And 1 infantry here just to like threaten that. Oh, the medium tanks are behind the mountain. I might as well send my anti-air well, he might just sack for power. Let's see, Copter can, like if he gets power, he kills this, then double tank kills this, and I lose my bomber. So let's put anti-airs in the way. So that like Copters can't really clear the area around my bomber. Alright. I'm going to clear it this way. Then you wait here. Pew. Pew. Maybe get a classy boy. Yeah, just because they're going to build anti-air response down here. I'll have 5 anti-airs here. And I might as well start capping the lab. Lab does count for tiebreakers for day limits. Oh, I even reached unit limit, that's right. Alright, the tank is being sent in. But look at that! Really wants to protect the fighters. Three classy boys, huh? Well, I can join some infantry to get more, like to reduce my unit count a little from the unit limit, then replace them with big vehicles. Thinking of getting my own fighter. My own fighter would be a huge zone. Oh wait, I should have floated some money for that. Oops. Well, I mean, I suppose a fighter can still reach there rather quickly, considering Lightning Strike. I really only need like 4 tanks of mine to survive. And then those 4 tanks of mine will be responsible for sniping all the anti-air. And then my air will handle the rest, probably. He could go in. He could go in this turn and trigger an immediate lightning strike. I think my classy boy will be on the front line. Because the copters, while they will do a lot of damage, the whole point of the classy boy is to protect my squishier units in the back. Copter running out of fuel. Day 22, he has to hold for 8 days. I'm trying to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a draw. And if I press forward, I could potentially go for a win, but I'll have to start pushing like right now, like the very next turn. I'll send 2 tanks forward, and a fight will begin. I can move my bomber back 1 space and then my anti-air back 1 space, so that the tanks with power cannot kill my anti-air. I can definitely join cap both of these. Tank strike from silo, tank strike from the bottom. Single Neo tank, huh. Well, even with Lightning Strike, an Eagle medium can't really fight a max Neo tank. So I guess I'll have to use my, preserve my copters for that. Well, first things first, let's take obvious hits are obvious. We're going in. Max is definitely getting power, so I should move my bomber 1 tile back. Mostly, so my anti-air is not in range of their tanks. Then cap, cap, join, join. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Copter can go back one tile. I can... No, he's getting power next turn, so I should keep my units a little safer. Like, he's getting power anyway, so I might as well push my anti-air in a position where it can... Yeah. We're just going to go copter and infantry here, and then that's it. The rest of the money will be floated. Next turn might be the lightning strike turn. It's very possible. Or I just kill off this infantry and then prepare the mechs to cap. Like, this infantry can also go over, this infantry can go up. I mean, if I do lightning strike, I could kill these two infantry and then lightning strike into these copters. My tank can definitely strike that anti-air. But next turn is 100% a lightning strike turn. Actually, well, no, it might not be, but considering this is happening, it might be a lightning strike turn. It might just be a lightning strike turn. I would be I have 20 minutes. I can plan this out. This is why we bank time. This is why we bank time. I don't think I'm going to win too much here. I think I might shift over towards the center. And like just capture all the properties on the bottom right. Because if I'm being honest, there's 4 big vehicles now. 4. Big vehicles. Big! But if I shift over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it's possible to get these 5 properties. And maybe this one for the draw. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should... Huh. Well, we have move planner. Oh, all of these flew back. Even with power, they can't reach this anti-air. Alright, I've done the moves that I would have done regardless. Now let's see. Can I lightning strike up here? Probably not. I mean, like, nothing's really targeting that RE, so I might as well put it there. We're going for that property. I don't think I'm doing Lightning Strike this turn. I think I'll do it next turn. But I will... Yeah, let's start shifting these units over. Because I don't think I can fight up there. Not anymore. Get my own fighter. Infantry. His Neo tank could power and hit my medium tank, but then I just double pound it with lightning strike artillery. Alright, so I built a T-copter, maybe go over here, and lightning strike drop off. Alternatively, now that the tank's moved over the mountain, I could just move right back and start refighting over here. I just need a good position for my bomber to do something. 3 fighters. Huh. 3 fighters. Yeah, I don't know what happened here either. I think I was stalling, but then I stopped. Do I lightning strike next turn? I think I have to. Like, my bomber can go for here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and can do bombing there. I think it's lightning strike time. Oh man, Sleepy Fluff has caught up. I stalled a little too much. You know what? I'm just going to wing it. Fluff is too sleepy for this. Yeah, Fluff is too sleepy. I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, Fluff is too sleepy. Just go in. Just go in. One HP shit. Okay, never mind. Didn't need it. Now, do I go in here? That's the question. I don't think I do. I think at most I just kill copters. Maybe I'll just try to knock out the air. That's the plan. I'll just have to knock out the air. I kind of want this infantry capping. I'll use this one instead. So my plan, knock out the air, then call it a day. This infantry will try to go capture stuff over there. T-copter. Then we... I guess we build another artillery or tank. Yeah, I'm just going to lightning strike now. Oh wait, I did not plan this at all. Oh whoa. Oh, I should have planned this. I was like, okay, I can get the copters and I'll be good. But I don't think I'm getting the copters. Oh no. Well, I might as well just go knock out the Neo tank like so. it didn't knock it out. Well, I might still be able to knock out the air units up here, which is the other idea I had in mind. Ew, this is so little damage. Welp. I mean, zero comm tower is zero comm tower, I suppose. But that's going to be a problem. Huh. Like, that is actually a major issue. Yeah. That is actually... Huh. I think it's just over now. I mean, it's probably been over. If I better planned my lightning strike, it might... No, I think it's over. Yeah, I was too sleepy to use the move planner at that point. Like, I did have 13 minutes left, but nah. Game went on too long for me to focus. Well, I think 3 games is enough. Yeah, 3 games is enough. Considering how I didn't want to use the move planner because I thought it was too much work, I don't think it's a good idea to go for a 4th game. Yeah, I will look at it another day, maybe. Maybe there was a lightning strike play that was better. Yep, Battle Royale. I think I'm going to play a slightly more relaxing game after this. If you still want Advance Wars by Web, it is a Saturday, so I'm pretty sure Sidewinder should be streaming on Twitch. That's usually when he streams Advance Wars by Web. So go over there, but if you're not, I'm probably just going to pop some Puyos. So, yeah, switching over to Puyo popping for now. Where's the Puyo? Here it is. Boop. Oh, you probably didn't talk anytime recently, which means you don't get to participate. I think Soul has this. Yeah, Soul got it. Oh well, time to pop Puyos. Oh, not adventure. We're going to warm up first. And then we just pop, have fun. Warm up against the AI. Pop. I can put a green here and get away with it. Let's see, 2 purples. Oh no, where's my purple? There's purple. And then I pop it this way. Alright, we got this counter. To think I still got it after not playing Puyo for so long. Alright, I don't got this. I need some blues. Oh, got a blue over here. I'll just set this off. I don't think my chain is strong enough, but it's what I got. Nope, it wasn't strong enough. Alright. I need a green here. Where's the yellows? Yellow up here. No, I'm not beating that. There's no beating that. It was impossible. Boop. I need a lot of reds now. Got them. Well, let's just hope this works. It was a minor. Oh wait, I did not mean to pop that. Alright, this is fine actually. Oh wait, the yellows don't work. The yellows don't line up. No. Also, I laugh at Max now. I just realized I should be laughing at him because I'm evil, since he didn't make it to the Battle Royale. But I was too sleepy, I forgot to laugh. Yeah, I'll go for the somewhat risky play. No, I'll put the greens. The risky, but not too risky. Alright, I just need yellow and then blue. Oh, no! No! I blocked my own chain from starting. He had an 11 chain. I might have actually beaten that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I think I could have beaten that. Because I was also extending rather high and then I accidentally blocked myself while I was that high. Alright. I just need a bunch of... No! Oh, I just needed 2 more pieces. My next 2 pieces would have gotten it. I was a little too late. But I was also a little greedy. Greed. But greed is good. If you don't get greedy, how can you possibly win? Alright, I have a severe yellow shortage. Yellow shortage, I think is... I'm not sure if the reds line up there. Well, might as well see if it lines up. No, the reds don't line up. It was obvious. Needed the yellows to pop so the reds can pop, or the other way around. Purple here, purple here. I would like one more purple. No, I now I need greens. Purple here. Nah, didn't get the green. That accidental green pop at the left killed the, like, cut off the chain. Oh, is that a little bit of a lag? It shouldn't be lagging since this game... I'm in single player right now. Ah, so close, just needed the purples. Always one piece too late. Always one piece too late. Alright, this might be a little greed, but I'm going for it. Let's just start it. I think my chain should be stronger. Yeah. Boop, boop. Alright, I need some blues. Now I just need greens. Alright, the greens was greed, but I think I need... Do I need it? I think it's better that I went for it and lose than to not try for it at all. You won't learn if you don't try. The blues make it a little difficult to work with, but it's fine. Alright, I just need some blues. And my chain, I think my chain works. The question is it strong enough? Oh, it's definitely strong. I did not plan that all clear, but let's pretend I did. Let's pretend I did. Like, that was totally intentional. In fact, I'll get a second all clear right now. I just need to get my next 2 blue pieces. It would have been a second all clear. It would have been a second all clear. Alright, my chain should work, and I think it's stronger. Definitely stronger. Definitely. This... Alright, let's go do the puzzle league. We're going to go PvP. Maybe we might even fight a Tetris. Alright, that's right, I'm below 1800 rating now. No, no longer Puyo royalty. That's right. It's like a month ago when I checked, when it happened. I'll try to get it back. Alright, somebody pinged me in the Discord some time ago. Of course, I don't receive the notification while I'm streaming because otherwise you will hear it through the stream. So just gonna read that real quick. Mentions fluhfie. Oh, Poland pinged if the timer was bugged. Well, didn't see it. And it didn't matter anyway because the game proceeded just fine. Didn't matter. But there has been a bit buggy in the pause timer thingy. Like sometimes it still appears as if it took away your time. Like the timer is paused and it's frozen, but when you unpause it, and then a bunch of your time, your clock just goes away. And I don't know if it actually goes away or if it's just a visual bug. Either way, I didn't see it, so I can't really put it to the test right now. But someone else could. I don't think that many people are playing, right? I mean, there should be. I typically get a few games. How long has the stream been going? 3 hours plus the extra half an hour from the first part of the stream being cut off. Well, whatever the case, I might as well end stream now. Doesn't seem like I'm getting any matches today. Alright, might as well end stream. I'll see. Maybe I will remember to make and edit the video of my Global League game. But maybe I won't forget for next week. Goodbye.